Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update video. So it is the day after Christmas right now. I am in week 10 of my reverse diet. This is the final week of the reverse diet, so you get to see the final results, and I'll do a recap of my thoughts and everything around the reverse diet, what I would do the same or differently, that sort of thing. But I just got done with my lift and a little bit of cardio at the gym. I'm sitting in my car because I want to make sure when I go inside that I'm off my phone and I'm paying attention to my friends and my family, whoever I'm around. So I haven't been doing very many videos or been on social media much since the day before Christmas Eve, just because I really wanted to be present for my family. But I did want to talk a minute about, I ended my 4 weeks of my no sugar during that time. So day 1 I had the RX bar, I think you guys saw that. And then I don't remember what day it was, but someone left a cake in my fridge and I ate a piece. I do not know what happened. And after I ate a piece, then I really wanted fried food, so I ate some French fries. That did not go too well. So then after that I did amazing, and then the day after my quitting sugar was over, I had a bowl of ice cream, and then yesterday we went to the buffet, and buffets are one of my triggers, I know this, and I had some sugar. I like to get little teeny bits of all the dessert things, and I did that yesterday on Christmas. So I would say, I don't feel really bad about it. The only thing that feels really shitty is whenever I eat sugar, I don't know if you can tell my hands, everything's really swollen and I just feel so inflamed and heavy, like a marshmallow kind of. I was just talking to someone at the gym about it. It'll take 3 days for that to go away. So I don't like the feeling that I get after eating the sugar. So that's really something I need to think about after doing that 4 weeks. What is going to be my plan? So what I really think I'm going to do is no white sugar, just make that just one of my rules. That's going to be a bottom line for me. And then as needed, have some fruit or make some, healthy treats. When I go in right now, I have cheesecake brownies and lemon bars and all this stuff in my fridge. And if my husband's not going to eat it, I'm probably just going to give it away or throw it away, because I just don't want to be tempted by it. So I don't know. Other than that, things are going great. I had a few things that would be, say, off my plan or whatever, but it's the holidays and I feel good, and I feel good connecting with my family and friends, which has just been amazing. And I know that because I'm so consistent with my eating and my exercising normally, that this little bloating and things that I have going on with my body, in about 3 days it'll be gone. So if you ate something off your plan but you're normally consistent, who cares? Don't worry about it. Get right back on track, right? Don't feel guilty. Enjoy the time that you spent. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get off this vlog now because I'm going to go in and continue doing that with my husband. All right. What's up, YouTube? Still in week 10 of the reverse diet. And all but I think the last couple of weeks I've really been showing you all of my strength training lifts, which I hope to get some of those videos in, but I've been kind of rushed at the gym, so I haven't had time to video, but I have been sharing my cardio with you. So I know a lot of people say don't do cardio because it hurts your muscle and that sort of thing, but I enjoy moving my body every day for 10 to 20 minutes, and I try to make it fun, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm still eating right, and I'm still doing my lifts correctly, and so I should still be gaining muscle as well. So I wanted to share with you what I did today. I did a 20-minute circuit. So basically I just kind of set everything up in a good place at the gym where there's not a lot of people, and I did everything for a minute. So I did 5 things for a minute and then repeated that 4 times for a total of 20 minutes. So I jogged for a minute, and I'm really happy with my jogging because I've been jogging every now and then a couple times a week, maybe even up to 5 miles total during the week, and I used to jog at 5, and today I jogged at 6.3, which is not very fast, but it's an improvement for me, and that's what it's about. It's about improving every day. So for me, woo, that's so exciting. So anyway, I jogged for a minute, and then I did a plank shoulder tap, which is basically a plank on your hands, so arms straight, and then tapping opposite shoulders. And if you want to make it harder, make sure to really squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, hamstrings, core, and put your arms out a little bit further and then tap, and you can really feel you really have to engage your core. Then I jump rope for a minute, and then I did a band squat walk. So I put it right above my knees, got down into a squat position, stepped forward 10 times, to the left 5 times, to the right 5 times, and then backwards 10. And I was able to repeat that twice during the minute. And then I did crunches, some sort of crunches for a minute. So usually I do something as far as with my legs extended, like flutter kicks or boats or something like that to really engage the lower abdominal region. And then some sort of standard crunches. So I did that for a minute and then did that for a total of 20 minutes. And I feel great and I'm headed home now. So hope you all are having a fantastic day. Catch you later. So today, since we're in week 10, the final week of my reverse diet, I thought it'd be fun to do a full day of eating. So let's see, what time is it? It is 2:52. This is my first meal. A little behind today, but I was busy working this morning and I just got done with the lift and walking my dog. So this is a wrap, and the brown rice wraps, if you keep them in the fridge too long, they tear apart. So I have to eat it with a fork. But inside it has rockfish, cooked squash, cabbage, bell pepper. I'm gonna dip it in some salsa. This is organic, medium, Kirkland brand from Costco. It's really good if you haven't tried it. This is homemade gluten-free bread. I'm not gluten-free, it just happens to be made with buckwheat groats, and it's really good. And then this is a side salad because I'm kind of hungry, and if I don't eat more, I will not hit my macros at all today. So we have 2 types of cabbage, bell pepper, carrot, and then just the homemade mustard Dijon sauce that I make. So this is meal 1, and I'm about to eat it. So here is my second meal, which is just a slice of homemade. This is basically, it was 2 bananas, a cup of pumpkin, let's see, scoop of protein powder, coconut flour, cacao nibs, cacao powder, baking soda, salt. Something like that. Might have missed an ingredient. Homemade banana bread with about 15 grams of peanut butter on it. My next meal is this Bloody Mary is the next meal. Hubs wanted to come for clam chowder, and I'm getting this. So my next meal is an actual meal. So cucumbers and salsa, if you've never tried that, is really good. Another slice of the homemade gluten-free bread. And then I have 4 ounces of chicken, about 150 grams of cooked butternut squash, and some kimchi. And that's what's for dinner. My next meal and last meal is 2 rice cakes. I love rice cakes, even though they don't have a lot of nutritional value. And each has a tablespoon of peanut butter, a couple cacao nibs, and a little bit of unsweetened coconut. Still kind of sticking to the no sugar, because it makes me feel good, and I like to feel good. Welcome back to week 10 of my reverse diet. This is my last and final video for this video series. So I just want to do a recap of what went well, what didn't go so well, and some tips for you for reverse dieting. Excuse me. So just a reminder for the reverse diet, it's not just for fitness competitors, but anytime when you have a specific length of time when you've been restricting calories for some reason, maybe you're getting ready for a big event, or just maybe trying to lose weight, that sort of thing, it's really good to reverse diet, just to slowly bring your calories back up to more of a maintenance level, so it will help you maintain muscle mass and not gain as much body fat, right? So that's the goal of the reverse diet. And so for me, it was also decreasing the amount of cardiovascular exercise that I was doing, because I was doing a lot at the beginning. And so now I'm just doing 3 to 4 high intensity interval sessions per week, which is great, because when I was at the end of prep, I was burning 600 calories a day, which is quite a bit. So I'm really satisfied where my macros are, as far as I feel full, I feel satisfied, I can eat a wide variety of foods now. I still eat mainly almost all whole foods, really limiting sugar and processed foods, but that's just for overall health, not necessarily to lose weight, but that's just how I like to eat and how I think is the best for me and for my body. So let's talk a little bit about the things that went well. So I really killed it in the gym. I know you saw some of my training clips. I was able to really increase my strength, which was one of my goals, bring up my metabolism, increase my strength. So I was able to do that. I hit a number of new PRs. I'm still working on my squats, and I really think it's something, I have just like a tight issue with my glutes and my IT bands and my hips, and so I'm really working on mobility before I start really pushing more weight in my squats. So also I did really well by having a plan, but being flexible to adjust that plan. So can't remember what week it was. I think it was around like week 7. I was like gaining more weight than I thought I should, so I like kind of held my macros at the same, or maybe even dropped them down just a little bit lower, just to kind of let that even out. And so having the plan, but being ready to kind of change and adjust as needed. I did really well there. I also took a lot of trips during this reverse diet, so it was really awesome because I used my Icon meals to order to have those shipped over to the hotels and the places we were staying at. I also researched restaurants in advance, so I know what I can eat and what I can order and still go out and have fun with my friends and family. And let's see, I had a goal. So my goal was to gain 10 pounds. So when I started this, I started at 119. I think it was like 119.6. You'll see earlier in a clip I did my final pictures instead of a weigh-in, and then my measurements too. So like 119.6, and I ended 11 pounds higher, about almost 11 pounds higher. So I'm really, really happy with that. I'm happy with the progress. It's not really about the scale, but that's just what I was using as my form of measurement. So I'm happy with that, and I'm happy also too what went well is, I had some bumps in the road as far as challenges along the way, and I didn't let that deter me. I just got right back on it and kept going. So all those things went really, really well. Things that didn't go so well is I got a lot of comments like, oh, you can have whatever you want to eat now, or oh, you're still dieting, or when is that going to be over? And it's really interesting, but I should have really shared more openly with all my friends and family like what I was doing, and so then they can be supportive instead of kind of making me feel bad for not eating what they're eating, and really keeping my goals in mind and my why of why I'm doing the reverse diet. Also, I think I had a few too many alcohol drinks. So really, alcohol has 0 nutritional value. There's 7 calories per gram, so it's just extra energy to your body that your body has to flush out through the liver, and so it can't get rid of fat. It just it doesn't do anything good for you. And so I highly recommend that if you are doing a reverse diet, just to try and stay away from it as much as possible. And then the last thing, sometimes I went a little too just try new things, right? So I'm a nutritionist, and I make all my recipes in my kitchen, and so usually I have other people taste test them, but I was finding myself taste testing a lot of them, and so I wasn't just sticking to what I knew about the food that I liked and enjoyed, and keeping it simple and really hitting my macros. So sometimes I would go over because I'd be taste testing things, and so I should have just kind of kept it simple and just stuck to what I've known. So those are things that I'll do differently in the future, but overall I'm really proud of myself and really excited for what's to come. So some final tips for you guys for having a successful reverse diet would be make sure you have a written plan, write it down, follow it, make notes on it so you can see how you're doing, but adjust as necessary. The other thing is to keep in mind like your why. So like write on that same plan, write down your why of why you're doing this. Because sometimes if you don't have like for me, it would be a competition goal, you know, a competition, and that's my goal, and so that's like my driving force. But if you don't have like a set goal in mind, sometimes it's hard to be like, oh, I'm just not gonna eat these, you know, whatever your trigger is, like I love peanut butter or whatever, you know, donuts, french fries, blah, 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 that bad food. So write down your why and really figure it out. For me this time is I just wanted to feel and be healthy, be strong, bring up my metabolism. I do really like eating healthy food. I love vegetables, I'm weird, and they're really good for you. But I wanted to feel good and feel good in my body and be healthy and feel good about myself. Last year, you know, I was trying to gain so much muscle and I gained a lot of weight, and I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, even though my goal last year was to gain muscle and I was able to do that. This year I just wanted to be healthy but feel comfortable. So write down your why, and then when challenges present themselves, like revisit your why. For me that was really, really helpful. Continue to prepare and plan your meals in advance, and so you can be all set instead of being like, oh, I don't have anything, you know, that normal excuse, I don't have time or whatever. You have it all ready to go for you. And then don't forget to share your goal with others so they can be supportive with you instead of critiquing you or judging you. Because oftentimes when people are judging you, it's really something, an area of their life that they feel not so confident in. It's not really that you're doing something wrong. So that's what went well, what didn't go so well, and some tips for you on the reverse diet. So thank you for watching this series. If you have questions for me, please comment below, like and share the video. And I can't wait for my next series, so we'll see what's to come. So enjoy your day.